Okay, I just wanted to give you one more video clip of how I have, God, look at my ceiling, that's gross. How I have my garage situated, because I've tried to be very intentional about making it easy for kids to get their gear. And also because me, mom, who is responsible for everything, and I always forget stuff, what's kind of my foolproof dummy way of doing it. So I'm gonna show you what I do and take it for what it's worth, use that as a starting place, or just trash it completely. But again, starting off, I have all of our skis lined up. So I've got skate skis on one rack, classic skis on one rack, alpine skis, backcountry skis, snowboards. They're separated, right? I mean, I don't have my skate and my classic together. Why? Because guarantee you it's gonna be last minute and your kiddo's gonna grab the classic skis when they should have grabbed the skate skis. I think once my kids get older, I'll label this and make it like even more pronounced, but for now it works. And I have poles, the poles that we use on a regular, my kids don't use poles right now. They're too little, but the poles that I use on a regular basis, I keep them right here, right? So skate poles, classic poles, yeah? Boom, right there, right next to the back of my car, boom, where I can just open it up and throw them in. Boots, inevitably, your kids are gonna forget their boots. Let's just get that out there, okay? They're gonna forget their freaking boots, because I've forgotten my boots. Everybody forgets their boots. Try to make it as foolproof as possible. Again, I'll show you kind of where all of our boots are together. I think when my kids get older, I will get them a separate shelf to separate it from my boots. I'll probably put it right under our skis so that my kids can literally just grab the boots and throw them. But for right now, what I have is them all together. And what I do is, when I know I have a full week of skiing, so it's Monday, and I know that this week I'm gonna be classic skiing twice and skate skiing twice, I just grab my classic and my skate boots, boom, I throw them in this lovely bin. This is the empty to be loaded bin, by the way. And then I'll also throw my kids' stuff in there as well. And then I grab my warm winter boots, throw those in, along with my kids' warm winter boots. And then it lives in the car. Easy and done. Now they're not gonna forget their boots that week. It's already in the car. Now on the days that they've been skiing hard and their boots are wet, get a boot warmer. It's the best, a boot dryer. It's one of the best investments you can make. If you're gonna be a ski family, that will save your life, because they're like putting cold, wet boots on, bleh, get a boot dryer. So there may be days where you come home, you need to pull all your boots out, you need to put them on the boot dryer, but keep them right there by the car. When they're dried, throw them back in. Another tip, if you're gonna keep if you're skiing enough, your kids are skiing enough where it's just easier to keep them in the car, put a lid on this container, because holy the heck, our feet stink. Ooh, so put a lid. The other like mom hack that I have is that, and I've alluded to this a little bit in other videos, that depending on the temperature and depending on how much moisture is in the air, really affects, and who you're skiing with, affects what you're gonna wear. So again, on my handy shelf, I have this bucket with well, right now it has all of our Nordic and all of our alpine gloves, hats, etc. And right now, because we're doing more Nordic, it has more stuff in it than alpine. I'll just grab the whole thing. Ready? We're doing this. I just grab the whole thing. They need to spot the A&R budget for a professional videography for me, don't you think? I need to just make this a series. Come on, Jay. Boom, look at that. Now, I guarantee you, if I had only packed the Swix gloves with the lobster claw, we'd get to the ski field and my kid would be like, but I want the other Swix gloves. Look, they're all there. Just grab some, along with hats. So in this container, that'll be helpful if I show you what they are. In this container, I keep gloves, like all of our gloves, hats, headbands. I also keep a headlamp and a water pack. So consider this isn't the box of like the coats. This is like the appendages box, the extras. A quick word on water belts. Because we're athletes that exercise in the winter, well, first of all, dehydration will reduce your anaerobic capacity. I want to say it's by like 20%, like within the first like 10 minutes of being dehydrated. But because we're cold weather athletes, our body doesn't respond to dehydration like if we were running in Arizona, right? We would be sweating and we would know that we're dehydrated, but because we're not hot, we don't really register that we're dehydrated, and we are totally dehydrated. So these fabulous water belts are a great thing for your athletes. I think I got this on Amazon. I want to say it was like $60. I don't know. They last forever. And it's why a water belt versus like a camel pack? Well, when you're skiing, you get sweaty. And I personally don't like having just extra stuff on me, on my back. And also because you're skate skiing, so you're doing this like very pronounced, side to side motion, anything that's constricting here can rub and just be so irritating. So enter this ginormous, what is this, like 40 ounces that you can put in here? I don't know, belt, which just I wear around my hips and I don't even know it's there. Great Christmas gift. Sunglasses is going to be something that your athlete will also need. And you can just start with a base. Hey, if they're young, just start with a basic pair. You're good. Whatever works on their head works. Know that as you're progressing and moving up into the field of skiing, they'll need something a little fancier with interchangeable lenses, much like downhill skiing, where if it's flat light, rose-colored lenses work better, etc. They make the same for Nordic skiing as well. Goggles? No, don't wear goggles while Nordic skiing. You will get very hot very fast. I know I've already talked to you guys about the watch. The watch is your athlete's best tool. Get your kid a watch. Get your kid a watch before you get them skis. If they can't take care of the watch, they don't need skis. No, don't tell them I said that. And when I say watch, I mean a watch that is going to record your heart rate and your training, and you wear it all the time. It is such a great tool for the young and developing athlete to be able to learn about how to objectively decipher their training load for themselves. And it's objective, right? So, we've all had those days where, oh my God, we're just dragging and we're sluggish. And we look at our, is it me? Am I just like, I didn't get enough sleep last night? I drank too much beer? I don't know, like what's going on? But if we can look, me, not your kid, geez. But if we look at our watch, we'll be able to tell, oh, look, my resting heart rate yesterday was really high. Like I'm probably under a lot of stress right now. Maybe I need to like deload for tomorrow and just relax. Anyways, not all stuff that your athlete needs to be concerned about right now. I'm just trying to emphasize that it's important. It really is. And if we're not already accustomed to using a smartwatch, it might seem like one of those silly, unnecessary things, but I assure you it's not. And if you get your kiddo a smartwatch and you have no idea what to do with it, I'm happy to help them and help you work your way through it. Okay, I think that's all of my quote mom hacks. Oh, another mom hack is that I always keep a snack bag in the car and water bottles in the car. Hand warmers. Put, those like you tie them, you shake it, hand warmers in the car. Yeah, okay. Next, we're gonna move on to how to dress your athlete. I'll see you upstairs.